Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Frijoles from Aesop Rock. This is suggested by Kufuku Ice over in the Discord. So thank you, Kufuku, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. And if you guys want access to the Discord as well as extra content, check out the link in the description to the Buy Me a Coffee. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Aesop has to say. Let's see what Frijoles is all about. Let's get it.
Yeah, NASA, let's try this.
Okay.
Park your bets, sharks or jets. This bark mark targets where the barnacles nest. They burrow deep.
Okay, nice beginning here. 1 second, guys. Let me check something real quick. Make sure everything's connected properly, and let's hear that again.
Park your bets.
And I wanted to hear, it sounded like he thanked NASA before starting. I want to hear that as well.
Try this. Park your bets, sharks or jets. This bark mark targets where the barnacles nest. They burrow deep under the carnivore's flesh without a trace. Carnival game.
Oh, man, this rhyme scheme is coming in vicious, and it just comes so quick, it's hard to stop and pick them out.
Mark targets where the barnacles nest. They burrow deep under the carnivore's flesh.
Barnacles nest to carnivore's flesh with, it's like all these different rhymes that like kind of overlap in like one syllable or another, and then some of them match more than others, but it's crazy how he organizes that. It's right off the rip. We're 16 seconds in right now. Ridiculous.
They burrow deep under the carnivore's flesh without a trace. Carnival games like try to shoot the star out of a space. Come double fist them aqua gats, lockbox your passion. Spoon up the ballooning for high noon saloony antics. Walk off with a thumbs up and a stuff.
Ballooning to salooning. Nice change in the flow. When he hits this slightly more nasally voice, especially with the heaviness of the beat around it, feels like he kind of disappears in a little bit more. It would be cool to see him raise that up just a little bit so that way it's kind of more of an even progression across. But let's keep going.
Spoon up the ballooning for high noon saloony antics. Walk off with a thumbs up and a stuffed bullwinkle trinket. Pull twinkle at the more struck baby sockets for a day. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's
Yo, and then that like synth that's going on in the background with some like echo and delay on it, whatever it is exactly. The reverb just like it's a little bit of like a fuzz up in the top, but it's got a great feel to it.
walk off with a thumbs up and a stuffed bullwinkle trinket. Pull twinkle at the more struck baby sockets for a day. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the pipe dream a hater one-on-one bitch pics. Living guilt trips for the fan base, family picnics. Whose handshake carried with it, y'all inspire me. It's an honor to meet you. Now it's randomly fantasy beef stew. That's panicky preschool. That's keep.
It's an honor to... It's so hard to follow, man. Like, now, hold up. We gotta hear that again.
Randomly fantasy beef stew. That's panicky
Fantasy beef stew? What?
Randomly fantasy beef stew. That's panicky preschool. That's keep.
Fantasy beef stew to panicky preschool? I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it as not beef stew. Maybe it is. And it's just Aesop. But this is wild.
Pikachu and he's poking Pinocchio Beezer where Big Brother watched me holler back while he cleaver. Now we need geezer whose brittle pedal sank, wishing he could restitch the images when the kinescope cranked. You couldn't, you can't. I'm more than two lamp with a manga.
It's just vicious, man. There's no other way to put it. Like, especially this track out of all of them. I feel like this is the one where he feels the most aggressive. He's really pushing against the beat, just kind of running forward through it. Like, his words are like lacerating through the instrumental, just cutting it down like vines in the forest, just clearing out the way. And honestly, he's cutting straight through my thoughts because I can't even keep a train going here.
I'm more than two lamp with a mongoloid loyalty clause and a dun-did got busy ambiance. That's laser face megalosaurus, scissor tongue liftedly, money merce ramble, printmatic hanger, blockhead and Bobby pop. And the fam only begins with the last two bars he dropped. Add the chrome bangs, I'll rewrite heavy metal parking lot. That's why these grapevines can pop shit to me all day. I only kick these fucking doors down to make sure the crew okay. Like food on a plate, man.
Bruh, Fantastic. I mean, the layering, the instrumental, it works well. The mixing, as I've got getting a little bit more acclimated to it at first, that more like nasally, top of the mouth type of voice he was using when I said it felt a little quiet and was thinking they could boost it. I've gotten a little bit more used to that. Maybe it's fine where it is. I don't think it hurt to boost it up just a little bit, like plus 1 or 2 decibels, something like that. Regardless, great sound, vicious flow. Honestly, one of the most unique ones I've heard him hit so far. It's really hard for me to follow along with it if y'all couldn't realize that by now. But let's keep rolling.
Day I only kick these fucking doors down to make sure the crew okay. Like food on a plate, thread on a back, kicks on a pallet, and rock the bells without clown shoes, fried dough, tickets, or mallets. What a bearded ladies won goldfish from the ping pong toss challenge. Two like girls and misconstrued.
Yo, and then we got like a theremin just like barely dancing around in the background, like right around the edge. Excuse me, that's beautiful, man. Or might be something besides a theremin, but that's what it sounds like to me.
Challenge two like girls and misconstrued the lucky buck floaters for talent. It's sad, really. Okay, I'm over it. Smolder over composure models like smoke over soldier nostrils. 3D bifocal goggle broke over catwalkers. There must have been something up in that Long Island tap water. Grew up mute winch doors a Hoover, then it's frisky.
Bro, yeah, there's gotta be something up in that tap water. I don't know who's been drinking it. But Aesop, he definitely ain't human. Hold up.
3D bifocal goggle broke over catwalkers. There must have been something up in that Long Island.
Catwalkers, tap water. That's a good compound rhyme.
And tap water, grew up mute winch doors a Hoover, then it's frisky. Sissy poodle pack, oozing at hollow Huda Mac, act ace through back in junior rap. Isn't it strange how it's a fad to bite your idols when the whole reason you liked them is because their shit wasn't recycled? Cook pigeonhole it.
Oh, shit. Wow. Finally, someone said it. Hold the phone.
Back in junior rap. Isn't it strange how it's a fad to bite your idols when the whole reason you liked them is because their shit wasn't recycled?
Bro, that's wild. That's wild, man. I mean, I think that phrase got a lot of layers to it, and we'll see if Aesop dissects it all. But, for one thing, I think the idea of there being original ideas, especially at this point in time, is kind of just a strange concept in and of itself. Because, how many movies can you make about a boy losing his dog? Well, that idea might not be super original, but then, you start to add little things in your own or not universal, your own individual touches to it, and it starts to become more and more individual. And as you develop it and make it better and better, as long as you're not copying directly off someone, I'd say that idea is about as original as it's gonna get. And at the same time, biting off your idols, their shit wasn't recycled, which is interesting because now you're making stuff that inspired you by other people, but the thing that inspired you the most about them making it was that it didn't sound like anybody else that you'd heard before. There's a give and take with that. As you're learning, you're gonna emulate people. For one, it's impossible not to. You're going to. That's what's gonna happen, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's an interesting line, and I like it. And he makes a good point. But maybe he's saying, the people that get a little bit further along and they still copying, yeah, it's probably about time you really start to diverge a little bit, find your own style, diversify maybe, who knows. Either way, let's keep going.
Junior rap. Isn't it strange how it's a fad to bite your idols when the whole reason you liked them is because their shit wasn't recycled? Cook pigeonhole Aesop like he ain't heard it. That's no burden. Need attention, better dress them diversions like stripping nurses. Kid the cult is thick and media's the sacrificial virgin. Purging little man behind curtain opinions. This is perfect. I'm just like
bro, like, how are you even, like, without watching this with lyrics, how are you even supposed to know what he's saying in some of these flows? Like, the way he stacks these rhymes and puts in, like, the space between the words feels so small and everything. Like, it almost turns into just sounds at a certain point, and the words, they almost get a little bit lost. Now, after listening to this a bunch of times, looking through the lyrics and everything, that's gonna change. but on the first listen at the very least.
This is perfect. I'm just like y'all. Living low for the paycheck. And when the landlord hollers, he hit the drum on the tape deck. Rocket radio. Every success smidgen he harnessed. Parts with risk and sick with it. Clicking in perfect working ratio. No risky at a dodge name blame for sneaky plots with elevated rung placement derived from deep-rooted jealousy issues. He cute a raging bull and every do is paid in full. With that I forget all you motherfuckers that fail to pull. Why? Well, what's really good?
Yeah, this is cool, man. You know, we're getting some simple rhymes. We're getting some great compounds in here. We're getting some nice pacing to the flow where, you know, even though he's moving at a good speed, he's using a lot of different vocabulary. He's still giving us a little bit of time here and there just to slow down for a second before he dives back in. And especially with a track that's got this much going on in it, you need that pacing because it's just not it's you know, for one, this is not your average rap track. Your average rap fan may or may not like this. I'd give them about a 50-50. And then when you talk, so, and not that all music needs to be made for wide appeal, because what we love about Aesop is that he's underground and that he makes different music than what we hear in the mainstream, and that's what we love about it. But you gotta pace it out, because even people that are sitting here like me, or you know, other reactors like Knox Hill or We Scheme or whatever, you know, you still, your brain can only take so much all at once. You can't just keep shoving shit in forever. You gotta slow down at some point. Either way, I'm rambling. I've lost myself. Let's keep going.
Get all you motherfuckers that fail to pull. Why? Well, what's really good? Not a cat pedal backwards for a hacker's filthy looks. Hodgepodge phenomenon of it's available in rubber stamp form. Hogwash, carry, clamp, norm. When a space cake baker, order up, curb his pacemaker and vacate personal space in relation a face raker. Built an Einstein Rosen bridge to 88 with Lincoln logs and bobby pins. Probably when I was his friend slept on a poppy stem. Horseback 60.
Like, what is, like, what am I even supposed to make out of that, man?
Vacate personal space in relation a face raker. Built an Einstein Rosen bridge to 88 with Lincoln logs and bobby pins. Probably
Like an Einstein Rosen bridge. I think that has something to do. Oh my gosh, I feel like they talked about that in one of the Marvel movies, like the first Thor, where they're like talking about the Bifrost and they use that to explain what the Bifrost is to the scientist lady or something. Man, just all the knowledge that he buries in these tracks, man. Like, just these concepts and everything just getting thrown in here. It's wild.
when I was his friend slept on a poppy stem. Horseback 60 MPH. One hand rolling tobacco badly, but it burns out. Cavalry of concerned worms for mayor. But you'll find validity in a penny. Right, and I got a clear flick and a Loch Ness sucking off Yeti. With a knee-jerk response to his budgetary woes. He's hooky out the institution's Huckleberry mold. Style left out of Herman Rorschach.
Interesting. Huffleberry, not Hufflepuff. That's alright. Probably better that way.
Jerk response to his budgetary woes. He's hooky out the institution's Huckleberry mold. Style left out of Herman Rorschach, margin mark, starving art, smacksy to slash a martyr heart. Trashy to laughter, garter belt. This is Six Flags definitive jokes, baby. We like love it or leave it out your holler box now. Cripple a kitten if a kitten is a culprit. You're spilling insignificant frijoles.
Hold up. We gotta hear that kitten bar again, right quick.
This is Six Flags definitive jokes, baby. We like love it or leave it out your holler box now. Cripple a kitten if a kitten is a culprit.
Cripple a kitten if a kitten is a culprit. I love the way that rolls off the tongue. Very interesting bar. Not exactly sure what it means just on the face of it.
A kitten if a kitten is a culprit. You're spilling insignificant frijoles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like such like a dark, mysterious, kind of like unctuous, brooding type vibe that this track gives, and then these vocals at the end and the layering just beautiful comes through that push of the beat. Yeah, there's just like this, there's like a sickness to it, man. You better call me Disturbed because I'm down with the sickness. But let's finish this up. This is great.
What's up? Yeah,
Jeez. Then just taking us out with the little bit of reverb and delay we got left. But guys, that was Frijoles from Aesop Rock. That was insane. I don't even know what else to say about the track right now. Barely understood it while we were going through, but it was fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Got me going back many a time to listen to that again and try to parse through it. But thank you to Kafuku Ice for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. If y'all want to support the channel, get access to extra content in the Discord, check out the link to the Buy Me a Coffee. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.